Hey,
Hey, gang.
we're a big fan of cutting things close, and we just did.
We did, but we did it, and we're here. Welcome to episode 35
Correct, sir.
of Low Expectations, where, as you've come to expect, the beer is always good, and we are always...
Mediocre at best.
Yes. Put the me in mediocre.
I put the meat in mediocre, right?
We agreed.
And
by we agreed, I meant the restraining order says we're not allowed to talk about that.
Yo, Becky, what's happening? We have some friends watching.
Hi. That's Tom. I'm B. And tonight we're talking about a subject that is near and dear to our hearts. Mm-hmm. PumpkinAgin.
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 It is going to be a whole month, a ridiculous month of pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
And this is week 2.
Week 2.
Of the pumpkin adventure.
Because we love it. We love it. We love some pumpkin.
And this first one is definitely...
Without further ado.
Yeah, I'm ready. Might as well get right into it, and then we'll talk some more.
I'm strapped in. All right, I'm ready to go.
Put on your seatbelt for this one.
Got it.
You've never had it. This pumpkin beer is, in my opinion, the most well-rounded. If you want the perfect example of a pumpkin beer, then this is the beer you go for. And it's just absolutely fantastic. This is, I don't even know how to say it, Schlafly. It's the Schlafly pumpkin ale.
I never realized there was an L in the front. I was calling it Schlafly.
Yeah, it's Schlafly. Maybe Schlafly?
Maybe it's Schlafly.
Yeah, it could be Schlafly. Yeah. So, yeah, Schlafly. Wait. Sorry. The force.
I feel the earth.
I had to use it.
Move under my feet.
Did you guys see that happen? So we're going to crack this Schlafly.
I like that pronunciation.
Yes. It is an absolutely fantastic beer. Before I do, we had a few beautiful show beers.
Oh, pre-shows? Mm-hmm. Do we want to show the pre-shows?
Yeah, they've seen them before.
You can show.
So you've got the Jack's Abbey post-shift Pilsner. We've had that before on the show.
Big Jack Abbey fan.
Delicious light beer.
Jack's
really
Abbey
nice.
Fans.
Hey, Okinson! She joined us. So all we had to do was
Travis.
tag her.
Kristen and
we
Travis.
were sitting in the basement like, our friends aren't coming back. We miss them.
Summertime's over. Come back. We're back. Yeah.
And then we had the Jack's Abbey Lager, which, in the mix, Nate has that one. We're not getting our hands on that again.
I think we can cut to that, though. There we go.
And a Kolsch. But they're not done. These guys are still more than half full. We just sip them and then move on.
It's weird. Did you see the latest Suicide Squad movie?
Yeah.
Okay, but just bear with me for a second.
Okay.
I don't need a movie review. You remember Ratcatcher 2 when she pulled out the little device and turned it on and all the rats came flying out of nowhere? You don't remember that at all? You slept during that? You should have said yes.
Did.
You just got to roll.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so it was kind of like that when I opened that Jack's Abbey lager. I popped it open and Nate came flying out of nowhere, swooped down, ripped it out of my hand, and took off. I was like, "Wait, I didn't get any of that."
He had the sound and the effect of like when Scooby and Shaggy run, like the and then just a little dust ball.
And it's gone now. And I'm wondering right now, hey Nate, what are you sipping on now, buddy, over there?
He's gone.
What do you?
So I have my
the Grolsch Kolsch.
episodes ago. Yes. Thank you, B, very much.
Yeah, the Rock Top. He's got the Rock Top Grolsch Kolsch. I was so happy when I found that at Shanghi's. I was like, "Ooh, I got this for Nate!" I did a little dance. And they asked me to leave immediately after that, but it's okay.
Please stop dancing, sir.
All right, so you're gonna open a beer for us. Hey, wait,
I'm gonna use a new opener. Look at this sweet little tiny opener I have here. Very cool. It is. It was done by a little woodworker named Brewworks, and this thing was $5. $5 for a nice little pocket opener. Take it with you.
You're funny. You like gadgets and swag.
But I'm picky about them. I have to like them. But then I really like them.
One thing I know about you are picky about stuff.
Yeah.
You like stuff and you don't like stuff.
So I got this at the Answer. They did on Saturday. They did a
little flea market.
Like a flea market, like a market. Honestly, it wasn't like a flea market. People selling glasses they made. People selling things they made out of wood. It was really pretty cool. And this guy was making these for $5. I'm like, dude, gotta have one of those.
Why not?
So let's open the Schlafly. Needs a little more leverage. It was a little tight. All right. And also, while I was there,
he's so happy about this.
One of the glasses I have been hunting for quite a long time. It was always a little too pricey for me. I like to drink stouts, and this one is a collab between Black Ninja and 17% Drip, and it just says, "I like my stouts as black as my heart." And it's a saying I say. It's something I say all the time. And now I finally have the glass to go with it. So let's pour some Schlafly. Oh, it looks like it should. Let me make sure. Nathan from In the Mix Light and Sound, do you want any of these pumpkin beers?
Okay.
Okay, I figured.
No thanks.
Had to make sure. Yeah, I figured. This one, man. I love a Schlafly. Did you put up information about Schlafly yet, or was I not paying attention?
Let's do that.
And you, my friend,
Nope, hold on. Schlafly.
you did not do this beer justice on the pour cam. You didn't describe it at all. The visual description of this beer is it screams pumpkin beer.
It really does.
It like if you said, what does a pumpkin beer look like? The answer is, in this glass is what a pumpkin beer looks like.
Yeah. Not too much information about Schlafly. They're from. They have 3 locations in Missouri. They are also called the St. Louis Brewery, but their pumpkin is Schlafly. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but anyway.
And have you had any other Schlafly brews?
Never once. I don't think there are any.
All they make is pumpkin beer, or all we have access to is pumpkin beer?
I think everything else is made underneath the St. Louis Brewery name.
By the way, the nose on this
is
incredible. Heavenly.
Yes, this is the quintessential, perfectly balanced pumpkin beer.
So
if you like a good pumpkin. And he's right, it's very dark, it's a little murky. All right, give it a try. I want to know what you get out of this.
It's, on one hand, it's carbonated nicely. It's crisp. It's got a crispness to it. It's got, I wouldn't call it a light body. I'd call it a light to medium body to it. And on the other hand, it's got just the right amount, because those spices you can go wrong with.
So wrong.
And it's got just, so the balance there is just, it's a harmonious pumpkin ale is what it is.
Yeah, and it is the same every single year. There's a lot of places that it's not consistent. You will get this same exact flavor every single year that you buy it.
And as I'm searching to make sure that I called it an ale. I wanted to make sure it was an ale. It is an ale.
Mm-hmm.
And it's blends the spices of the harvest with a full-bodied beer. Mm-hmm. And I would say that is an apt description.
Yeah. And it is not too shabby, coming in at 8%.
Ooh.
And it's very affordable at 8%. Look at that. Schlafly makes a coffee porter, too. Well, thank you, Travis. We're going to have to try that.
Yeah, of course Travis knows the darkness.
Hookinson and Banky love your shirt.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, where'd that shirt come from?
Oh, it's a Be Love Original.
Be Love Original?
Yeah, back in the day.
That's an old school.
My little side gig that I have, I dabbled in shirt design, and I did a number of one-off imprint designs. Mm-hmm. And this was a Halloween 3 years ago, I think? 2 years ago, maybe. Imprint's only 3 years old, so I think it was at the first Halloween. We had a party there, and this was a one-off that I think there was only like 25 of these in existence.
Yeah, you took orders for them,
Yeah, I
right?
did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, took orders. I think there were 2 different colors. There was orange with black and black with orange.
What are you sporting over there tonight, Banky? Like yours?
This is one that Banky bought me.
Aww.
Yeah, it's Cobras. It's Tomax and Zaymont.
Aww.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. inside the cobra heart.
Well,
good. I'm glad you like that.
We are off to a roaring start tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people complain about the heavy-handedness of pumpkin beers, and like this one. I get this one a lot. Oh, absolutely. Do you even know what pumpkin tastes like? It's all just the spices.
It is just the spices. I'm fine with that.
But these guys do it right. It's just enough of the spices. It's a hint.
It is to me, it's very pumpkin pie-ish. Like, I get a lot of, like, a pumpkin baked good. Not overly sweet or anything.
No.
But,
And that finish, it finishes dry in a good way that makes me want to go right back in and have another sip.
dude, you can drink these. They are dangerous because they are 8%. But you can just drink these on a nice fall day. Speaking of nice fall days,
Boop, segue alert.
I had a wonderful time in Richmond, Virginia this weekend.
Yep.
My goodness. By Sunday, I had enough and was never drinking again. And just wanted to go home and sleep and hug my kids. And it was just like, I want to go home. I've had too much.
So
But my goodness.
Let's play a quick little game. Ready?
Quick little game.
You went down Friday. What was the Friday highlight? Pick one thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Friday highlight was this weird. We showed up there and we were a little early for it to get like really crazy. So we showed up there Friday and there was an energy.
Did you walk right in?
We could have.
Was there hoopla outside or did you walk right in?
There was hoopla outside.
So you hung in the hoopla outside?
Yeah, they weren't open yet when we got there.
Oh, okay.
So there was like an energy, there was people in line, and we said hi to some people that we saw, and there was this kind of like, feeling out where you are. And then you could tell it was one of those days where it was hot and sunny, and people were kind of reserving themselves, preparing for that marathon of the evening. And then the temperature dropped like 5 degrees. And when that temperature drops a little bit, as the sun starts to go down, it's like the energy the temperature drops 5, the energy goes up 20. And it's just that, and then everything exploded. Oh my gosh, it was just crazy town.
So,
and honestly, a lot of it just blurs together so much.
So you can't give me one thing from Friday. It's impossible.
Oh no, I can.
That's what I asked for.
I was planning this for weeks. Because the first time I went
did
to
you
answer...
pants Keen in line?
No.
Okay.
The first time I went to answer, I got shut out because I waited till the last day.
I know where this is going.
To get Wake and Bacon. So I'm doing it the first thing. And Zach was like, dude, you don't need that. I was like, no, I'm walking in there and I'm ordering Wake and Bacon. I'm going to have it. So I went in and we sat down at a table and I was like, I would like Wake and Bacon.
Double egg?
No.
Double chicken?
No.
Double shrimp?
I did Wake and Bacon, shrimp, and steak.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, that's a good one. I'm like, oh, no one ever asked for that yet? I was like, can you do it? I'm like, I don't know. Let's go ask. So they went and asked, and they're like, we can't do steak. I'm like, all right, just do shrimp. Wake and Bacon, shrimp. And it was super.
I wonder if you could
really enjoyed it.
Pork belly?
That would be the next one I try. Wake and Bacon pork belly, or pork belly shrimp, or Wake and Bacon, side of Bang Bang shrimp. And
so this was your first time ordering your own Wake and Bacon and eating your own.
Yeah, and I bought it for the boys that were with me too. I was like, I'm getting you guys Wake and Bacon. Let's go. What do you want?
And
they're loyal. Wake and Bacon, double bacon, add chicken. That's what they get all the time.
Are you happy with Wake and Bacon?
Absolutely, it was wonderful. I loved it. It was fantastic. It was a lot. It was really big.
It's big.
A huge bowl.
That's why I ended up giving you like a third of mine that night. Saturday, give me one thing from Saturday, and this time I really want one thing. I don't want us to talk about it for 10 minutes and then you give me one thing. Just give me one thing from Saturday because we have beer to drink.
Saturday night after Answer closed, which Answer inside was just nuts and amazing. But after closing time, the people who hang out for a few hours after.
Yep.
That was just
the after party.
The after party, the conversation, the meeting new people, the just talk. It was just absolutely fantastic. It was really that's a special time.
Cheers to my favorite place on earth.
And Saturday night, talking to On, I met On for maybe a collective. I've talked to him for maybe an hour of our lives, and I've only met him one other time before for like 2 days in a row. Just out of the blue, he's like, "Hey Tom, how are you? How are the kids? How's work going?" Like, he remembered all this stuff about me and just blew me away. I'm like, damn, I can't believe that this guy, the thousands and thousands of people that he meets and just talks to at night randomly, he remembers these people.
He's a good dude.
He is. He's a good person. That was crazy. So that's the best part.
Cool. All right, what do we have next?
We can have a weekend like that, Hokinson. We just got to plan them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're working on some plans, folks.
So here's the deal. We work on plans. We do stuff. We have fun. And I love the same 12 people that come to everything.
Yeah.
I love those 12 people.
We want 12 other people, too.
Those 12 people are like family. I'd like you to join the family.
Bring a friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, guys.
Yeah. So we're working on, I was just talking to B about it. We're going to plan out all the way through Christmas in the next week or two. And we're going to set up our meets. We're going to set up the breweries we're going to go to, and we're going to try and get everything set all the way through Christmas so you can mark your calendars.
And we're sliding into that groove. That's holiday season. I'd like to throw a party somewhere.
That's a great idea.
That's what I do. I throw parties.
I do enjoy Christmas.
And my birthday is my real birthday is right around there.
Do you remember the date for the Valley Forge
I
beer?
do, because I won't be there. It is the first weekend in December, and I will be in sunny Florida.
Oh, lucky you. So I will definitely be at the Valley Forge Beer Festival. It's a really, really great time. Tickets are pretty cheap. The beer's okay, to be honest. It's never the best beer.
So it'll be like the opposite of low expect. No, it'll be where the beer is meh, and so are we.
But there's plenty of
So
it.
is he.
So by the end, you'd feel perfectly fine. And you're happy with whatever one beer you found
dude,
and love.
there's this weird effect that sometimes happens at these mediocre beer festivals. Like, I've heard that there's like a share that happens beforehand in the parking lot.
Oh, really?
That is pretty amazing.
Oh, never seen that. I can tell you that I've won the Ugly Sweater contest every single year that they've held it.
You've just been waiting to slide that in, haven't you? And the funny part is, he goes topless. He doesn't wear a shirt. All right. It is.
Beer Advent. That
Kristen's going to host a party for us.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, but anyway, get tickets to Valley Forge, and I'm not too far from it, and people always end up back over here, and we just either take a nap or just keep going.
Sometimes simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last year we just Ubered over and Ubered back. It was real simple. Easy. Oh my goodness, is it time for
Another beer.
another beer? Which I am super excited for this one. However, I'm pretty sure it's gonna suck.
Oh no!
I don't know, man. How can it? I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
So what you're saying is you have low expectations?
I have super low expectations for this one. So last week we were talking about the originator of pumpkin
Oh
beer.
yes, this was the question that irked me to no end.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it
you
did it on
totally
purpose.
tricked me.
Yeah.
You totally tricked me, and I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
So the brewery that brought back this pumpkin recipe from George Washington was Buffalo Bill's Brewery. And lo and behold, when I'm out on my pumpkin hunt this week, I find a 4-pack of Buffalo Bill's America's Original Pumpkin Ale. 6% ale brewed with pumpkin and natural spice flavor added.
I feel like when you go out on your pumpkin hunt, you should be wearing a cape. And there should be theme music
I wear a
playing.
ghillie suit. I go in full camo.
But it's orange.
And I have a fishing net with like a little pumpkin in it. I'm like, I need more pumpkins. No. So yeah, here we go. This is Buffalo Bill's Brewery. And you saw on the information slide, they don't have a logo. They have very little information on their site. Buffalo Bill, I think, was a lawyer, and he decided to become a brewer And
Lawyer/brewer.
from there it gets even stranger. Another guy joins, and he only lets the guy join. I think his name is Hassan. He's only allowed to join the brewery if he cleans tanks for free, and he says, "Yes, please." And then was quickly promoted to lead brewer. So I don't quite understand. They're not the best storytellers on their website.
The end.
So that was it. It was very strange. And then all of a sudden, the guy who was cleaning tanks for free is now like the editor of some prestigious beer magazine. I'm like, they wrote books together.
This guy rose rapidly.
So the whole thing, my impression of this place is mediocre. So we're gonna find out.
Yeah, that's our sweet spot.
Yeah, that's our sweet spot.
Ooh, that sounded good.
Sounds nice. All right, let's go to the cam and see what we've got pouring here. I'm going to do the other way so you can see better. I forgot I got to do that left-handed. Damn, I always mess this one up. Here we go.
Ambidextrous.
No, he's not. A little aggressive pour. The color is actually not bad.
It is not bad.
Not bad at
There's
all.
a head on that too.
It was a little aggressive there. It's very Schlafly-ish. A slight haze to it. A little more amber than the Schlafly. The lacing is nice. Really, actually beautiful lacing. The carbonation seems right on point. Well, let's see how this goes down.
Haslin looks like he put something good together.
Yeah.
Was that his name?
Hassel. I don't remember the whole thing. Go to the Wild Bill's Brewing website, and there's like a slideshow of the information you have to.
Is it PowerPoint?
It would look like a PowerPoint. It wasn't the...
Was it a MySpace page?
Go to Wild Bill's MySpace.
I like the cut of this jib. It looks good.
Lower in spice, higher in what you sometimes get with a pumpkin beer is when there's more pumpkin in it, gives it more substance, but you get it almost...
Is that a gourdy?
Earthy.
Is that a gourdy?
Earthy gourd flavor or smell?
A gourdy odor?
So that's coming through. Now, I do know that he went as far as farming his own pumpkins for this beer. So.
Hasselhoff or Bill?
Bill.
Oh, okay.
This is before Hasselbad got in it.
It smells incredibly gourdy. I get a little bit of spice. There's no need for that. I don't even know if I can take a sip.
Not what I was expecting. Totally different flavor profile than I was expecting. I can't tell you what I'm getting right now.
Oh,
It's not bad.
I get like vanilla.
Is that what that?
Middle. It's not sweet. It doesn't end like sweet vanilla, but it's sweeter than the Schlafly.
Oh, definitely sweeter. There's a flavor in there that I cannot put my finger on, but I know it. Almost like maple brown sugar oatmeal. You know maple brown sugar oatmeal? Like that distinct flavor that has?
Like the Quaker?
Yeah. It's almost that.
But it finishes soapy.
Strange. Yeah, strange finish. I actually like the initial taste.
I like the first 2/3. I don't like the finish. The finish is rough.
And it carries on there. It stays there.
It does.
I don't know what that is.
It's the opposite of the Schlafly. Schlafly made me want to keep drinking. This makes me want to stop.
Yeah, I don't want to keep... or I want to drink it all at once and enjoy it and then just have that taste one time at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say on our scale... B and I have this scale that we've never actually used on the show. It's Chug It. What are the other ones? I know Chug It. It's real good, you chug it. What were the other two?
I forget what the scale is.
We got to look the scale up. We made it up and we never used it on the show. But, what is that?
It's not pleasant, that end.
You know the old scratch and sniff stickers
Yeah.
from the 80s? This is the peanut scratch and sniff sticker. Smell it.
Yeah.
That is straight up the peanut scratch and sniff sticker. That's strange. There's a funny flavor in there. And I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not on par with Schlafly.
Like, this guy, I could have a couple bottles of. This guy, I'm good with just this much.
It's good if you drink it real fast.
Okay.
Okay, so different flavor than I expected. I expected bland, not enough pumpkin spice. This is a different kind of pumpkin spice. There's something in there that's different than what we're used to.
I wonder if he just uses a whole bunch of pumpkin in it, and it
gives it that gourdy.
Yeah, it's very like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah.
Can I have the water? I'm gonna rinse on this one. Yeah. Before we go to the next one, this is gonna get a
That's
rinse.
not a terrible idea, my friend.
So what did you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? I am in the midst. My son is a senior, and we play soccer in my family, and I am in the midst of his high school senior year season. So lots and lots of soccer games. But Saturday after the game, I went to the Railroad Bar and Grill and had dinner and enjoyed a few nice beers.
Did you have a nice grilled cheese?
I did. I had the Italian hoagie grilled cheese.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It was scrumptious. Yeah, it was
that
good.
Sounds good. Sounds real nice. What are you doing this weekend?
I think that I would like to go to Well Crafted's Pumpkin Fest on Saturday.
I'm super jealous, sir.
And it looks like the gang wants me to make a Low Expectations Halloween shirt.
It does look like they want you to.
All right, we'll kick some ideas around and see what we can come up with.
We'll see if we can get a screen printer.
Yeah. So Well Crafted has an amazing pumpkin beer lineup. 4 different pumpkin beers. One of which is a pirate pumpkin beer. As well as an amazing stout. It's called Wolf in Pajamas or something like that.
Yeah.
A regular and, Brian Walton, a peanut butter version.
Ooh, I have that in my fridge.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's in my refrigerator right now. Wolf
Oh,
in pajamas.
how? From last year or recently? Did someone grab it for you? Named Justin?
I think Justin gave me one, and the folks at Well Crafted gave.
Oh,
me some.
from when we were there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, a whole bunch of pumpkin beers, a whole bunch of pumpkin desserts,
Turg.
cool stouts, and then they have amazing IPAs too.
I really want to go. I have to go to the lake this weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend, so don't get me wrong. I'm going to enjoy myself. But we have to go get camping equipment because next weekend is the fall camping trip with the Cub Scouts.
So you're not around this weekend.
Nope.
You're not around next weekend.
Well, I'm in Green Lane, but I'm camping with the Cub Scouts.
So I should just drive by, put my window down, and go, "Woohoo! I'm drinking Tom!" and just keep going.
I'll be having a ball, man.
Okay.
I'll be having a ball.
Cool.
We met last night and talked about like the activities we're gonna do. We're gonna do all kinds of fun stuff with them.
Pumpkin chunkin'?
I tried. They kept saying no.
Damn
They
it.
totally. I said, can we get like little pumpkins or little apples and some water balloon slingshots, and we'll set up targets and just let the kids launch like apples and pumpkins at targets and like watch them explode. Yeah. Like they will have a ball.
No?
Like no. Like they wouldn't do it. So anyway, that's a no.
A for
what
effort.
We're gonna do. Kids love digging for gems, like finding rocks. So I ordered this huge bag of polished gems on Amazon for like $30, and we're gonna dump them all in sand, and we're gonna like pan for gold.
For a while, my son called that Minecrafting.
Minecrafting.
Huge bag of polished gems.
That's what I look for. Yeah. Mhm. They come with like little identification charts and stuff. So the kids love fun.
You gonna hide them all over the place?
No, we got a kiddie pool. We're gonna fill it with sand and gems and some water, and we're staying at Fort Aquila, which is a giant, bigger than a football field, or about as big as a football field, Wild West fort built in the middle of the woods in Green Lane, Pennsylvania. It's crazy town. It's just this huge cowboy fort. So we're gonna be at the fort. So we're kind of trying to like put a little spin on it that way. So we're gonna like pan for gold, like scoop up some water and some sand.
You gonna bake up some hardtack?
No,
No.
no.
You gonna have some rum?
We're gonna have sandwiches,
Some rock gut?
and we're gonna have a bunch of lemonade and water because it's Cub Scouts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Anybody gonna be named Pappy there?
probably.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. We'll bring a dude named Pappy.
Nate, you still have your Pappy costume?
I do not.
We're supposed to tell anyone about that. You said
My
no
bad.
one's allowed to know
My
about the
bad.
Pappy costume.
No, that's the Slappy costume.
Ooh, Travis is in South Carolina on
I
vacation.
know, I
didn't realize
know,
he was in his
Travis.
house that he bought down there because he loves it.
I know. I want to go. I want to go.
Nice.
All right. Is it
it time?
time? I think if we say it at the same time, it's got to be time. What's the matter? You don't want to?
I want to love this one, but I'm worried. Bring it out. Bring it out. Bring it out. We got to do it.
When are we doing the game? After this one?
We'll crack this and we'll do the game.
All right. I know why you're worried. Can I tell the audience why I think you're worried?
Okay.
I think you're worried not because of the brewery. I think you're worried because of the style of beer. I think you're a little bit leery about the Milkshake IPA style. Am I correct?
I'm worried because I had it last year.
Oh, I've never had this beer. So you have prior knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, that makes me nervous.
I'm hoping it was almost there. It was almost there. So I'm hoping that they made it the rest of the way. You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious, based upon that factoid that you just dropped, how you chose our adventure tonight. Because you always pick the order of the beers, and you always have a reason for the order you choose the beers. And sometimes we go into it and you elaborate. Sometimes we forget because we're us and we don't. Expand. Let me know why you chose the order that you chose tonight.
I didn't choose the order. A
What?
night or two ago, whatever night that I sent the message to our planning group and said, B, if you don't pick from my list of 28 pumpkin beers,
I have to do
I'm
it,
up
and
to
I don't want to
28.
do it.
I said, if you don't pick, then I'll gladly pick, but there's no complaining. And you came back with these 3 beers, and I kept them in the order that you gave them.
So
to me.
I picked the order tonight.
Yeah.
So it's completely random. Because that's how I picked
To
them.
you, it's completely random. To me, I saw, hands down, best beer of the night was going to be the first one. I thought Bill's was going to be the worst, and I was thinking this would be number 2. But, could be good too.
If you were picking the order, how would you have picked them?
I would have gone Bill's first.
Yes.
Get that done with, because I thought it was going to be I thought, honestly, it was going to be worse than it was. And then I would have gone Zombies, and then finish the night with
So
the
finish
Big Bang.
finish with the high note.
Yeah.
Not worried about ruining your palate with a bad one up front.
No, because they're pumpkin beers. It's not like we're going triple hopped or anything. We're not blowing out our palates.
All right.
So
lo and behold, I chose the order unbeknownst to me.
yeah, unbeknownst to you, you did. Yeah, this is made by a little brewery that you may have heard of.
Especially if you're in a website called Breweries in PA, Chad.
That some of us are banned from. This is New Trail Zombies Drink Milkshakes 2. A milkshake IPA brewed with pumpkin spice, lactose, and vanilla. So last year it was close. I had this dream in my head, like the way this was gonna taste, and it didn't quite get there.
Okay.
So let's see how we do.
Sounds like a beer.
Sounds a little low carb, but we're gonna find out in just a second here, folks. Let's pour this beauty. Now this is a milkshake IPA, so you're looking for some milkiness to it. Quite cloudy, and it's not going to be dark and amber like the others. It should be a lighter color. Oh, there we go.
Lighter and cloudier.
Mm-hmm. Okay. From what I see here, nice lace, nice head. Smells really nice. It Smells like a pumpkin IPA.
Oh, for sure.
Smells like a pumpkin IPA.
For shizzle.
That's it. All right,
Let's give her a whirl.
here we go. Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Hoping this is great. I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it. I like it.
Nicely balanced.
A little sweetness.
Yeah, I'm still riding that cinnamon vanilla.
I'm happy. I like it.
This is nice.
I like it.
This is exactly what you would expect a pumpkin lactose vanilla milkshake to taste. What you would want it to taste like.
Yeah.
I'm down. That's good.
Good job.
Yeah, that's nice.
It works.
Yeah, that's a good end right there. That's good. Although it's not over yet. Because... Oh my goodness!
Wait. Is there an epileptic rat in the house? Oh, it's that.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So tonight's trivia, when I make these, and I was telling the guys tonight, like, I start with one plan, and I always end up with some completely different form of what I planned.
I think the doctors call that ADHD.
Yeah, it could be. No, just questions fit together, questions don't fit together. And I told you I have a few, because of the questions, I have a few other themes coming up that are going to be really fun. But this one is strictly pumpkin spice trivia. So, and it's up. The Play Along at Home trivia pumpkin spice version. 6 questions that you have been burning to know about pumpkin spice.
Oh my God.
These are going to be the best facts that you can share with Becky and Karen
And Chad.
anywhere you go, as long as you're wearing your Uggs and that like ridiculous scarf you wear when it's still too warm,
Perhaps a sweater vest.
and black leggings.
Maybe together. All right. Let's do this stuff.
So the first question for the night starts with, how many pounds of pumpkin are produced in the U.S. each year? So how many pounds? 750 million, 875 million pounds, 1.5 billion pounds, or 2.3 billion pounds. Now these numbers are fairly high. You have to understand. Remember, pumpkins are heavy. So.
And are we talking like total, like ornamental, agricultural?
We're talking internetial.
Internetial. We're talking googlial.
Yes.
Nate, do you have a googlial? Yahooglial?
I will mock your leggings, Hokinson. I will mock your leggings.
I bet she has printed pumpkin leggings, don't you think?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
And maybe ones with spider webs and skulls too.
Oh.
Or bats. She's probably a bat.
She's a bat girl? All right. Nate, you're up.
All right. So a billion is a lot.
Very good, Nathan.
Oh!
So I'm gonna go.
We've got a science major in the house.
I'm gonna hedge and go with 875.
Yeah, I'm a little, I get what you're saying. I've been burnt by going for big numbers before when I thought it was a big number.
Pumpkins are heavy.
And he's not helping because he's trying to steer me towards a bigger number, and I automatically don't trust him. I'm going to stay in the middle, but on the slightly heavier side with 1.5. B billion.
Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, and we have a new answer reveal, folks. Let's see if this works better. The answer is 1.5 billion.
Oh, googly. Oh!
That's a lot of pumpkins.
That's a plumpkin.
What? No, that's a whole different thing. Do not Google that.
At least in public.
Do not ever Google that. Yeah, 1.5 billion pounds. That's a lot of pumpkin.
Not safe for work.
It's a ton of pumpkin. Yeah, don't do that at work.
Oh, that's a ton of pumpkin.
Or do it on your enemy's laptop at work. You can do that.
Do you have enemies at work?
No.
Okay.
I try and stay in my little room. And it's okay.
That's a lot of pumpkin.
Yep, a lot of pumpkins. So let's go with the next question here, folks. This one's fun. The company McCormick is credited with giving pumpkin pie spice its name.
Okay.
Before that, it didn't have a name. It was just the spices you use in pumpkin pie.
Right.
What decade did pumpkin pie spice hit the shelves?
Ooh. That is a good question.
Yeah, pretty fun. Yeah. Was it the 60s? The 70s? The 50s? Or the 80s?
All right, Nate. Me or you first?
You take this one first.
All right. So, right away, I've eliminated 2.
Okay.
And I'm down to 2.
All right, talk me through it.
Because you were alive during those decades.
That'd be 3. Because I'm old. I am old. Because I believe at a certain time, people didn't need things grouped together and labeled. Like in the 50s, they just used the freaking spices. In the 60s, same thing. They didn't need you to take them and put them together and blah, 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 and package them and call them something different. I'm torn between the 70s and the 80s, personally. And because I'm torn between the 70s and 80s, I'm going 70s.
Okay.
Interesting.
Do not confuse, Nate, the pumpkin pie spice with the merkin pie spice. They have totally different spices.
I don't know. I feel like
McCormick Merkin pie? I've never had it. I'm pretty sure that went out a long time ago. Nobody makes Merkin pie anymore.
That died out in the 70s.
There's a little diner down on Route 8. Real hole. You go in there, it makes the best Merkin pie you've ever had. Bring your floss.
All right, Nate, you're up. Sorry about that. I apologize to everyone.
all right. So I always see the 50s as like the beginning of like all that big like grocery store shopping, all that stuff, everything advertising, and so I'm gonna go with the 50s.
Like, what's that show?
Leave It to Beaver?
No, it was big just a couple years ago. An advertising company. Everyone watched it.
Mad
So it
Men?
was great. Mad
Mad
Men.
Men,
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't that 50s? 60s?
Early 60s, yeah.
Okay. All right. I never watched it, so I don't know.
So Nate's 50s, I'm 70s.
Yeah, the correct answer is a mystery to me because I forget.
Oh.
So we're going to find out in just a second. I'm going to be surprised as you.
Awesome.
It's the 50s.
Oh,
The 50s.
way to go, guys.
I understand both of your arguments, though. They were both solid arguments. So, yeah, that one was just
How
fun
long has
trivia.
McCormick been around, I wonder?
I guess a long time.
Because they're like king of the spice world, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Been around since the Spice Age.
They're the Spice Lords. Spice Age. All right. Question number 3. We're getting into Starbucks territory now, folks.
I hate that.
What ingredient did Starbucks add to their famous pumpkin spice latte in the year 2015?
Ooh.
So they added an ingredient to it in 2015. So hence, I mean, changing it in 2015 from its already super
To make
popular
it
form.
pumpkin space lattier?
I don't know the reason why.
Okay.
Okay, so the options are nutmeg, pumpkin puree, vanilla syrup, or espresso. And it wasn't. I know how to read, folks. I just did that wrong on purpose.
Nate, you're up first this time.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Those 4 things you mentioned, they're going to give me nightmares.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't like any of those
I'm
things.
pretty sure that gets you an L on Jeopardy.
Yeah,
Mate.
exactly. Well, before the answers
I'll
came
take
up, I
Slim
was
Jims
thinking,
for
all right.
400, Alex.
Slim Jims. I
In
was
fact,
thinking,
what I really
maybe
mean is,
nutmeg. And
I will
was
take
surprised that it
400
showed
Slim
up.
Jims, Alex.
Oh, did you hear that?
I didn't hear that. I was making my own stupid
Yeah.
joke.
Before the answers were up, I was thinking nutmeg, and it showed up on the list, so I'm going to go with nutmeg.
That's solid. Going with the gut. Can't argue there.
But I feel like when they formulated the recipe from the get-go, nutmeg had to be in there. Like, how are you putting pumpkin spice latte out there without nutmeg
I
in
don't
it?
argue with you on that one either.
I'm going vanilla syrup. Because pumpkin puree is ridiculous. It's not going to work. It's too labor-intensive, clunky. How are they getting that in there? And then espresso. I don't know. I'm feeling vanilla syrup.
Let's see, folks. Let's go with clunky and ridiculous. Pumpkin
Holy
puree.
shnikey, Batman.
They actually, in 2015, started putting pumpkin puree into it. I don't know if there was a backlash, like, my pumpkin spice latte doesn't have any pumpkin in it. I don't know if that was, like, a thing. I don't know. But in 2015, they added pumpkin puree, which adds nothing. That adds, like, zero flavor, which is pretty crazy. A lot of votes for vanilla syrup, by the way.
Crazy.
People like that.
Want
Yeah.
some more of this?
Dude, I'm really enjoying it. The more I have it, I'm really happy with it. I would have to say it's better than it was last year.
Excellent.
I like it
Maybe
more.
you just got a little old batch or something last year. I don't know.
Yeah, last year I think it was brewery only.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
it was.
I had to have it. I had to find someone to trade for.
Yeah,
It.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just had a little age on it or something. All right, I'm 1 for 3 tonight. I'm not doing well.
And again, these are more crazy trivia questions to put in your head than, you should know this or you don't know your pumpkin spice. Like, they're just crazy, goofy trivia questions.
Figure out how to do pumpkin puree. How are they doing
Why
that?
would they do that? Why would they even do it? Like, what's the point?
Or
There's
how are they
no
doing
flavor
it?
in
I
that.
don't get it.
Whatever. All right, the next question, folks. I love this question.
Hey, Carlton, grab those 4 buckets of pumpkin puree that just came in.
Like, is it like in a squirt bottle? I don't know.
Or is it like in like one of those bags like McDonald's gets of that stuff?
Or did they
And
add the spices into the puree and it's just like they scoop it out?
Have you ever had a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks?
No, I don't go to Starbucks.
I've never had one either. Nate?
We should try one.
No, sir.
All right.
Dude, that's like everything Nate hates.
Can I get it out of a machine?
I'll go
No.
to Starbucks if I have to.
Coffee, black, double black.
Double black. Can you get coffee double black?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. I don't know, I just made that up. But I'm sure they'll serve it that way.
Nesca?
All right, so the fourth question, folks.
Could you imagine the barista? Like, you want it what?
I want it blacker than you make it, so make it like blacker than black.
If I turn the lights off, does that count?
That's so edgy. Like, yeah, blacker than my stretch pants. Or leggings. What are they called? Leggings? Blacker than my leggings.
When Nate comes walking in, they just write dark guy on the cup.
I want my pumpkin spice latte be the creamy color of my Uggs.
Hey, Carl, Voldemort's here again. He wants his coffee.
So the question's been up there a while. I never read it. What is the official Twitter handle for the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte? The pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks has its own Twitter handle. So you have to guess what it is.
It's just that's just annoying. That's so annoying.
Is
Wait
it
till you see the
Purette?
answers.
Is it Puretti?
Puree. Oh, you're gonna want to kill someone after you read these answers too. All 4 of them. Choice number 1. At Pumpkin Spice is life. Number 2. At Pricey Pumpkin Spicy.
If it is that, I am immediately going to choke you.
So the second choice is at Pricey Pumpkin Spicy. The third one. That PSL is fire, yo.
I've fallen for that trick before. I'm not guessing that one.
Or at the real PSL. And if you don't know PSL, that's pumpkin spice latte. That's the anagram? Acronym?
Acronym.
The acronym for pumpkin spice latte is PSL. That's why it's come up several times.
All right, I know which two that I've narrowed it down to, Nate. It's either Pumpkin Spice's Life or the real PSL. If it is pricey pumpkin spicy,
that is marketing genius.
I'm either choking him or I'm hurling this dank day glass across the room. Maybe both. I'm not sure.
I'm going with the real.
You're going with the real?
So, yeah, it seems
Let's hedge
a Twitter thing to do.
Let's hedge our bets. I'll go Pumpkin Spice's Life.
All right.
The real PSL.
Ah, okay. Thank freaking God. Pricey pumpkin.
Everything is the real. That's
Dude,
If that starts trending on Twitter tomorrow, I'm just gonna lose my mind.
I cracked myself up when I wrote that.
Does anybody Twitter themselves as the fake PSL?
Fake, probably. I want to make at pricey pumpkin spicy.
You should do that right now before somebody else does.
Yeah, before our viewers find it. Do it.
My new Instagram account, my sock account.
Pricey pumpkin spicy. Oh, I love that one. I was proud of that, folks. I was real proud. Next question for you.
Is this the last one?
No, I think there's two more.
Oh, okay.
Because we're on slide 5 of 6.
Oh, okay.
So we should two more, yeah.
I lose track of things.
This one is just one that I made up.
Okay.
Okay? So, just completely...
I didn't even Googletize it.
Yeah.
I just made it up in my brainwaves.
No, like 12,
The answer is also made up.
like 12:15 last night. I was like, I wonder. So here we go. Searching pumpkin spice on Target.com will result in how many matches?
Twicey is quite nicey.
If you search, I was like, how basic does it get? Target. Everybody in their leggings, Uggs are shopping there, sipping their Starbucks, which is their pumpkin spice lattes.
Do they make pumpkin spice Uggs?
If you search, I don't know, the scented.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you search, I went to Target.com and I searched pumpkin spice. How many matches are there? 136. 56. 205. 391. Now, the only thing I can say might help you is thinking about last time, the last trivia, when we talked about how big the pumpkin spice market is, how much it's worth.
Do you feel like when he helps us, it doesn't really help us, Nate?
Here's a hint that's not a hint.
Yeah. You may want to consider something.
Here's a hint.
While you're answering this question, think about a possible answer that would be correct.
I can tell you 100% one of these answers is correct.
And it may contain a number.
Well, it was correct as of last night at 12:30.
I'm going 205, Nate. Not messing around.
205 results on Target.com.
All right for it. I'll go. You know what? We'll go big. 391. Let's see it. Yeah.
Whoa.
The correct answer was 136. There we go.
That was my gut answer.
136. Good.
Banky Jarvis nailed it.
Did he? I
Yeah.
thought he said 69. He totally did it. He's sitting on his phone. He went to Target.com.
Oh, Banky Jarvis. You
All right,
rascal, you. What's the matter? You all right?
Yeah, it's time for the last question.
Are you sad?
And I'm not sure if this question delights me or sickens me. And I'm not sure where to go with it. So I'm going to put it out there, and I want some opinions on this one.
Well, I'm going to sit back then.
Because I love pumpkin spice. But there's got to be a line somewhere.
Oh, no.
So here we go.
It's not pumpkin spice underwear, is it?
I think it's worse than that, buddy. The next question and the last question, saved for last because it's definitely
The worst.
the most ridiculous ever. What pumpkin spice flavored item did CVS add to its inventory in 2017? A drugstore, CVS.
Aspirin.
You know, CVS.
I was going cough syrup. In my head.
The NyQuil that you can only get at CVS. that is pumpkin spice flavored. Pumpkin spice chewing gum.
I can kind of see that. That doesn't make me angry.
Pumpkin spice Band-Aids.
Who the hell eats Band-Aid? I apologize, Nate. My bad.
So when I read the question, what pumpkin spice flavored, maybe it should have said themed. I don't know. So,
Scented?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't.
Because if you're chewing Band-Aids, you're in a whole different level.
Or you're a 2-year-old.
Oh, bazinga.
I'm sure they exist, Banky. I'm sure they do.
Karen loves them.
I'm sure they exist.
Should I bring that one up?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Throw it on up there.
I always keep 2 tucked in my Uggs. And the last one is cough drops. Regardless of the correct answer,
It's annoying.
CVS, you've gone too far.
I'm going cough drops, Nate.
Gone too
That's
far, CVS.
my gut. Cough drops.
You're correct. It's cough drops.
All right, so I got 2 right.
I kind of want to try them, but I also hate the idea.
Yeah, they'll be bad. They won't be good.
Will they?
Yeah.
Or will it be like pumpkin pie candy?
It won't.
It could be like pumpkin pie candy.
I bet it's not. I bet they just whipped them together and threw them out there to make a buck.
I'm going to CVS tomorrow.
Are you buying Bankies or the cough drops?
I'm buying cough drops. Honestly, I would buy any of this if it was pumpkin spice, just to buy it and take a picture of it and say, look what I bought.
What if you were chewing the gum while wearing a Band-Aid and throwing down cough drops, and then you ended the night with a shot of NyQuil?
Crush up a cough drop,
Yes?
shot of NyQuil, and snort the cough drop.
While wearing a Band-Aid.
There you go.
All right.
With a Band-Aid up here.
Okay.
Oh, the game's ending.
Nate's like, that's enough.
The producers are Did you hear like a little ocean and a whistle on the back?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be people clapping. I don't know.
Oh, from here it sounded like an ocean. I was like, wait.
It's a vast ocean of people clapping.
If you listen closely, you can hear the ocean.
All I hear is a cough drop.
Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's ridiculous trivia. We do have some actually solid plans for trivia coming up. I thought this one was fun, but we have some just general Halloween trivia coming up, and the other one I'm not gonna share.
And I'm really trying to convince him to do some interactive contest where we throw it up on the green screen behind us. You guys participate from home. We have a leaderboard with winners and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, we have to work out where we can sit and have a green screen behind us and have a Kahoot work on the green screen behind us. So we're going to work on that and play around in the studio here and see if we can get a Kahoot working where you can actually join the Kahoot and play and get points through Kahoot rather than just answering in chat. We're working on it. It's kind of a big order to figure that all out. So we'll get there.
Or not. We'll see.
Yeah. Or maybe we'll just say no, it's too much.
Well, once again, Tom, we've kept these poor people here for an hour.
At an hour? I was like, we're done in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
That's quick.
We're at 56.
Wow,
I think we
good.
should try and finish under an hour for once. What do you think?
We should always try to finish under an hour. No more new topics. We're stopping it right now.
Yeah, we want to thank you fine folks for coming out tonight. We liked 2 out of the 3 beers. We'll refine that rating system. I'll dig them up. It's somewhere. But if I had to say, am I buying any of these? I'm definitely buying the Schlafly. I'm definitely buying the New Trail. And I'm okay with the Buffalo Bills trying it. Checked it off my list. I'm good.
Yeah. I would go. I buy cases of the Schlafly already. It is definitely the hands down the go-to pumpkin beer. The zombies drink milkshakes. I was impressed. I'm happy with that one.
Banky, Denby, Travis, Kristen, our friends in the chat tonight. We want to thank you guys for participating. And we look forward to coming back and doing this again next week. Welcome back. Summer's rounding up. Summer's over. We're looking forward to all kinds of field trips, events, and general shenanigans.
Can we talk about PumpkinPalooza like for 1 minute? Or is it...
You have 1 minute. Go.
We are going to do a special episode called PumpkinPalooza. I'm already up to 29, 28 different pumpkin bottles and cans. So we are going to drink them all at one time.
We may or may not have a select panel of idiots that we're going to invite into the studio to drink with us. And I'm trying to convince him to let me do a contest to let one of you win your way in.
No,
We'll
I'm
see.
totally in. That's what I was just about to tell them.
Oh.
We're doing a contest. One of you is going to come here and be live in the studio on the couches and drink all of the 28 pumpkin beers, and we're going to rate them 1 through 28 or plus. We're still collecting.
And you'll be the curve buster because we've assembled a panel of idiots. So we need some normalcy.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So one of you is going to win the chance. It's just going to be a total random contest.
Yeah.
Put some names in.
I think we need
draw,
Pumpkin Palooza shirts.
That
That's
sounds
the
like a
deal.
great
That's
idea.
it.
Pumpkin Palooza shirts. All
All
right.
right, it's
So
all
we got to
coming
stop
together.
before the hour's up, and we're not even a minute over, so that's good. Pumpkin Palooza coming to you soon.
Yeah,
on a Wednesday in October.
Tune
Coming
in
to
next
you.
week. We'll have more details.
All right.
Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Good night. Thank you.
See ya.